Hey guys, Sean Brawl Brothers joined again by Royal Georges, and today we're going to cover how to counter a jab. The jab is one of the most effective weapons that your opponent can have. It's one of the most effective weapons you can have. That's why in this video, we're going to teach you how to take it away. Let's get into it. So the first way to counter a jab is going to be the typical dodge and counter. A lot of you guys I'm sure already do it, right? But in this case, we're just going to run through a quick tutorial. So basically, anytime somebody shoots the jab, you want to move your head out the way, and you have opportunities to counter to the body, right? You could use your straight right hand, you could use your right hook, you could use your uppercut even, right? You get out the way this way, and then you come up with the uppercut, you could come up with the right hook. If you do come up with the right hook, turn it over facing down, right? You want to come down to that chin. You want to go over that shoulder and into that chin, right? So anytime somebody throws a jab, boom, bam, bam, you got them on this side. The next way to counter a jab is going to be the pull counter, made most famous by guys like Roy Jones and Floyd Mayweather Jr. And now Conor McGregor is another guy that's kind of mastered it in MMA. It's a really useful tool, but it's also very dangerous. So let's talk about it, right? The pull counter is what it sounds like. It's a counter shot that you do when you pull back, right? So when he throws the jab, I'm going to pull back, and as he's retracting his hand, I'm going to meet him there, right, before he gets a chance to defend himself. So I'm going to go up, whoa, and then I'm going to come back with him. Now the danger with that is that he can shoot his right hand. He can time me in, if he knows I'm a pull counter friendly kind of fighter, when he shoots that jab, when I come back, he could time me on the way in. We actually saw Floyd Mayweather get some of the most hurt in his career when Maidana cracked him with that shot at the end of the third round in their second fight. Go back, watch that footage, you'll see Floyd wobble back to his corner. It was a really hard shot, and after that, he switched his whole game plan up, right? So one way to do it is when you do that pull counter and you shoot that right hand, shoot it off the center of the line. This way, you're not in danger of getting hit with that right hand, right? So you pull, shoot off the center line. Next way to counter a jab is going to be to parry it, right? There's a few ways that you can do depending on your level of speed that you have. So when he shoots the jab, I can parry it down and I can shoot over the top with the same hand, right? If you're fast enough to do that, boom, it won't be the most devastating shot, but it'll make your opponent tentative about throwing that jab again. It'll score you points, and it will help you set up other shots. Because remember, once you land a shot, they blink. When they blink, that's when you want to follow up with the next shot as fast as possible, because it's almost always guaranteed to land, right? So the parry shot is one way to do it. You parry the punch and you come with the same hand. Another way to do it is to parry it with this hand and then come over the top if you're not that fast, right? If you're not that fast, you can parry it with this shot, boom, come over the top here. Another thing you can do with the parry is to parry it and hook, right? And this is what you want to do when the guy is one of these guys that drops his hands low when he shoots the jab, right? Anytime the guy drops his hands like this when he shoots the jab, or just the guy who's naturally keeping his hands low, right? Like a Ryan Garcia. Whenever they shoot the jab, you want to boom and shoot that hook over the top. Shoot that jab again, boom, and shoot that hook over the top, right? And then again, follow up. If you land that counter, follow up every time. Next counter is going to be the hook or uppercut to the body followed by a hook to the head, right? So basically what you're going to do is as soon as the jab comes, shoot that hook downstairs, right? And then you want to come over the top with other punches, right? So the jab's coming, boom, you want to hit him on this side, and then you could hit him here, you could hit him here, right? But you're basically throwing an intercepting shot to the body. And every time, boom, make him uncomfortable, right? Come back, boom, 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 boom. Hit him that way. The next and last way to counter a jab is going to be to use your own jab. What you want to do is basically kind of like a dodge motion that we did in the first tip, where you're getting out of the way of the jab, but instead of just dodging, you're going to be doing an intercepting shot. Right, so this is going to go to the head or the body. So as soon as he shoots a jab, boom, I just step in with my jab. I bring my foot on the inside of his foot, right? So I step in, boom, and I step in with that jab right to the chin. I could also do the same thing to the body. Boom, I step in with that jab right to the body. What this does is, it doesn't only interrupt his momentum, whatever he had planned after that jab, but it also helps me set up other shots. So it's just like when we dodge, we shot that right. Instead here, we get to land 2 punches. Right, so we step in, boom, to that body. Once he shoots that jab, boom, we step in, and we could come on the inside with the right, or we could come here and right hand over the top, right? We could counter every time. You just got to step in into his space, and then you do whatever you want once you're on the inside. Now remember, the way you're going to get good at these is to drill them. Whenever you're sparring, make sure you pick 1 or 2 of these counters that you really want to practice, right? Don't focus on winning the fight in sparring. Focusing on improving your skill. Save the winning for when it's actually fight time. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit all those YouTube buttons, jab that like button, hook that subscribe button. I'm Sean, this is my brother Royal, and we'll ball with you guys next time.